This is Marvel Universe, Epic Heroes, Marvel Legends, Iron Man. The figure is part of the third wave of Marvel Legends 6-inch scaled figures for 2012. And this time around, for Wave 3, there is no Build-A-Figure gimmick. Hasbro did not opt for that. I hope we'll see that again in 2013, but for the third and final wave for 2012, I think it's a final wave. There's still the variant wave of this particular wave, which hopefully we'll get towards the end of the year or 2012. Instead of a Build-A-Figure piece, they actually just had this one, the base. This is, if it looks familiar, it's the same type of base they used for the Walmart exclusive 6-inch Avengers figures, as well as the 6-inch Spider-Man figures, I think. Sans the logo, the Avengers logo and whatnot. And these are interconnectable. There is such a word that you can connect several of those and you can pose, you can mount several figures on the base. Alright, so that's that. Let's have a quick look at the packaging. Pretty cool. This is one of those, out of all the figures in this way, for some weird reason, this was the figure I was looking forward to the most. No surprise there, because I'm a big Iron Man fan, and I was really hoping it was announced like 2011 or early 2012 that this particular figure was supposedly part of the Iron Man 2, no, not Iron Man 2, the Iron Man Armored Avengers or Iron Man Adventure 6-inch scale figure line that came out early 2012, was it? Something like that. But there's a whole line that they had the Mark V, the black and gold Mark V, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. I thought it was going to be in part of that line, but somehow it didn't make it there. So I'm just really glad they released this again here in Marvel Legends, and it was a lot easier to come by now. This is one of those peg warmers. It is really a peg warmer here in Manila, mainly because you get 2 of these for every case of 8, I think, of Iron Man figures. And come on, what's wrong with this guy? And yeah, and that just like the Captain America Bucky cap in the previous wave, this guy is not short pack, so you can imagine him being a peg warmer. Now, having said that, the other reason for him being a peg warmer is because, well, this isn't exactly a modern armor of Iron Man. This is more of a classic, I think, Iron Man when he was part of Avengers West Coast, I think. And the main reason I like this armor is really because it has a lot of sentimental value. The very, very first Iron Man show I watched, I never read the Iron Man comic books back in the day, but in the 90s there was this particular Iron Man show that really caught, that really got me hooked, and I bought the Toy Biz figures for that line. And you know what I'm saying, if you were born the time I was born, you know what I'm saying. And this was the armor he used, if I remember correctly. And yeah, really like it. And that's one of the reasons why it has a lot of sentimental value, because I really got into Iron Man because of that show. So the figure is well sculpted. Articulation is fantastic, but paint apps just sucks. I have no idea why Hasbro, even up to this time, cannot perfect paint apps. It's so easy to do paint apps. They could do it on Star Wars. They do it very well on G.I. Joe. Heck, they even do it well on fighter pods or bot shots or whatnot. But for Marvel figures, for the nth time, Hasbro sucks at paint apps. And to give you a clear example, just look at the tremendous amount of quality issues that paint apps this thing has. Look at that, scratching there. Just look at the face. Lots of red on top of the gold. I mean, come on, Hasbro. You'd think you would have already perfected this thing by now. Look at that. Look at that. The paint was still wet, and some idiot packing it folded this thing down, and the piece of plastic they're stuck on there, and then you have a line like that. On the side, it's pretty okay. Yeah. And I've been trying to. Oh, come on, look at those smudges here and there. I've been trying to look for an Iron Man. Toys R Us, Toy Kingdom, another one that I could buy as a double that had acceptable paint apps, but to no avail. Hopefully, I will find one towards Christmas, and I can have another one that has better paint apps. But this one, just paint apps are just ridiculously crappy. So it doesn't come with any weapons or accessory except the base. Well, which is fine. I'm glad they didn't have to give him weapons, so they didn't have to sacrifice on articulation. Speaking of articulation, he has a ball jointed neck, a hinge ab or abdominal section. Sorry, an ab crunch right there. Yeah, hinge upper torso, a waist swivel. He's got a ball hinge shoulder, a bicep swivel, double hinged elbow, a ball hinge wrist. One is obviously open, the other one is closed. No interchangeable hands. He also has a ball hinge hip, thigh swivel, double hinge knees, a calf hinge for the boot, and a ball hinge ankle, which is really negligible because of the size of this thing. You can't really bend it up and down. You can rotate it 360, but that's about it. So that's that. Here's a comparison to the Mark 6 from the movie line. Not bad, not bad. And here is the smaller version, which is almost the same in terms of articulation, except for the calf swivel and the hinge on the wrist. Oh, yeah, the arms limited articulation. But I mean, the design is almost similar. This is the same armor, I believe. This is from the Iron Man 2 3 3/4 movie toy line. This one also has crappy paint apps. So that's that. Should you buy this figure? If you're a big Iron Man fan, definitely. But you'll have to sift through the shelves. I'm sure you'll be able to find several on the pegs, on the shelves, because he's not short packed. There's 2 in every case, and just choose the one with the best paint apps. First thing you want to check out is the repulsor, no, the arc reactor. Make sure the gold is on squarely. Check for bleeding of the red and gold here on the side. Check for blemishes on the actual red that they used. And finally, the face. Make sure there are no overlaps. I've seen figures that had a little bit more gold on the eyes that gives him like an alien eye bag look. So that's that. It's a great figure. I mean, it could have been great with better paint apps. I wish Hasbro could have kept a close eye on this one, but they seem to think kids are naive and they'll pick up anything. Yeah, again, Iron Man fans, pick it up. Marvel Legends fans, sure. But the casual Marvel collector, I think you can spend your money elsewhere. Better elsewhere. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click the thumbs up icon at the bottom. Add it to your favorites. Share it with your friends. I do post videos on 2 of my channels on YouTube, Chefatron and FX Friends. I contribute videos to Tech Sushi on YouTube as well. For my latest toy purchases and upcoming reviews, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/FXFriends. Toy hauls are on Keek.com/FXFriends. Toy sightings here in Manila are on Instagram at FXFriends. There you go, folks. This has been the Marvel Universe Epic Heroes Marvel Legends Wave 3 Iron Man. Thanks for watching.